A fine good evening to you, everyone. Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I do feel like craps this evening, and I hope that you do too. We've been doing a couple of one strategy versus the other sorts of videos here the last couple times out. We're going to go back to a single strategy here this time. I was watching other YouTube channels and my voluminous, copious research I do to try to find strategies to roll for you, and I found a great one. I practiced it a couple times myself, and let me tell you, this strategy, somehow it comes back. I don't know how it does, but we're going to play it at the $25 level, the green chip level. You'd probably most likely play this at the red chip level with a $500 bankroll. We've got 1,000, so we're going to step it up a notch. This is from the YouTube channel Gamble with Jimmy, and Jimmy calls this Jimmy's Way. I think it's ingenious. So we're going to hopefully the dice gods cooperate, and hopefully the strategy's as good as it was in my practice rolls. One good thing about this strategy, we are not going to need to worry about a puck. So I'm just going to put the puck over here because puck doesn't really even matter. We're not going to be on the line. This is not a line strategy at all, so it involves mainly the 4 and the 10. The strategy centers around the 4 and the 10. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to start at the $25 level. If we 7 out and we are not in profit, we ladder up till we are in profit or we're out of a bankroll. We're going to try to go for 10 shooters, and I'm going to show you how it goes. It's ingenious. I think it's a great strategy. It definitely warrants further investigation. So we're going to begin that investigative soiree into things right now. There's our 10 shooters with our 10 purple chips. We're going to start with the 4. This starts with a $25 buy bet on the 4. What we're going to do, if we don't hit the 4, we're going to go, depending on what rolls, the next one's going to be the 5 or the 9. We're going to go 1 unit higher on the 5 or 9 with another bet. If we make it to the third roll, we go to the 10. It's 4, 5, 10, or 4, 9, 10, whatever. We can throw the 6 and the 8 in there if we want to, and we may. Of course, we're going to have to cap them and give them their caps, but we're going to try to keep this on the outside. So we'll start with the 4. Every roll we work. The puck, we're not worried about. We're just rolling the dice. Here we go. Dice are out. First shooter hit a 5. 4, 1, 5. That doesn't help us now. We rolled the 5, so we're going to go 1 unit up. I'm going to send this to the 9. We'll continue here. Dice are out. That's a 5, 1, 6. So far, no dice don't want to cooperate. So we're going to go 1 more unit up, $75, and that's going to go on the 10. Now, this is 1 roll. After this 1 roll, if we don't hit anything, it doesn't really matter. We're taking this back down first, then we take this down, then we take this down. And then we wait for our buddy. Hopefully. Dice are out if he doesn't show up by then. 5, 1, 6, we're rolling inside. And now the 10 comes back down. So we take the 10 back down. We're just on the 4 and the 9. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. So far, no outside loving. This is going to come back down. We're only on the 4 now for this roll. Once we clear the board, we wait for our buddy. There's a 10. Better late than never. 6, 4, easy 10. Big Ben, our best friend. We're clear on this roll, and we're just going to wait out for the 7. So here we go. There it is. 5, 2. We haven't lost any money. So it's a good thing. Only 1 outside number there. 5, 2, that's the end of that shooter. I don't care about the puck, so we're just going to keep track of the shooters here. One shooter down. And there, that was our 7. So we'll switch it up. We'll go to the 10 this time. We'll start with the 10. You start with either the 4 or the 10. Dice are out. Back-to-back 7. And that only cost us $25. We'll go back to the 4, and we lost. We don't ladder up on a 7. Sorry about that. No laddering up on a come out 7. Dice are out. Easy 6. 5-1 mixer. We'll go with the 5 this time. The next unit is 1 unit up on the 5. Dice are out. 5-2, you're all through. Now we're going to ladder up. That goes away. 2 units now. We'll go back to the 10. Actually, we started on the 10. Oh, no, we were on the 4. Dice are out. We're on the 10. That's a 4-3-7. Dice aren't being too cooperative here. We have to go to the $75 level now. On the 4, dice are out. Craps, 2. Craps. That's a come out craps. When we go up a unit, so this is now $125, $125 5. Dice are out. There's a 4-1-5, 4-1 fever. A 125, I believe, pays 175. I want to make sure that's right, though, so bear with me here. We must consult the oracle. Your patience is appreciated during this. I should have this prepared, and I apologize. And of course, the oracle starts out on a different screen now. It used to start out on the calculation screen. It does not start on that anymore, though, so I have to remember that when I go in here. Yep, it's a $175 payment. So every loss that we had, we've just about recouped. I'm going to pay this the long way because we need green chips. So $175 payment, and we're going to go up 1 more unit. So this goes to $150 10. And dice are out. Back-to-back 5s. Very nice. That's another 175. So very good. We're going to take the 10 down, though, because that's the highest bet. The highest bet always comes down. We're always putting something up or taking something down pretty much on every roll. Save. Actually, yeah. Every roll, something's going up or coming down. So we're going to have to tip the dealer well at the end of this one. The 10 comes back down now. We take our highest bet off the table first, and there we go. We've got everything back. There's 400, 900. We got 1,000, so we broke even. We're a little in profit if you count what's on the table there. Dice are out. And a 4-3-7. We're going to break even. For Trey Casino payday. The dice gods let us break even. That's good. We're broke even, so we'll start at the, we're not going to ladder. We're going to go back down. Actually, he does it where we go down the level below. So I'll do that for the time being. We got a little playroom here. So $50. We're at the $50 level now. We were at 75. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-3-8. Easy 8. We're going to have $75 now. That was the 8, so I'll go on the 9 for 75. Dice are out. Back to back, easy 8. And $100 10. So here we go. We're ready. Actually, he might, there might be 50, 100, 150, but we'll go up a unit for now, thankfully, because look at that. There's a 527. That screws everything up. Casino gets to have some money. We get to go back to level 3. It should be 75, 150, 300, or actually 225. That's a $75 unit. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 5, yo, 11. One less dot would have got us a lot there, shooter. So we're up to 150. And it's going to be 150 on the 9. Dice are out. And there's a 9, a $150 9. That's 210 on the payout. And another, that'll be 225 going on the 4. And again, one roll here, so we're vulnerable for a roll. There's a 4. How about that? 224, hard 4 ballerina. 225 will pay 550 minus the VIG. So that's a 5, 10, $11 VIG. So 25. Change in a 25 for 11. That'll get us, what, 14 back? $14 change. And we'll take our 550. Actually, what we'll do is we'll take some greens. That'll be helpful. So we'll tell Joe Casino we want, there's 500 and another 50. The VIG is satisfied. The 4 comes down. And this thing has just made back its money and then some. We actually should be down another shooter. Sorry about that. Yeah, because we had 1-7 out. We had a couple come outs. We might be down another shooter, but we'll see. Dice are out. 4-1 fever. That doesn't help us, but in the end, we're going to take the 9 back down, and we're left with just the 10. Dice are out. 4-2-6, easy 6. And now we're taking the rest of the roll off. Dice are out. Craps, 2 craps. That's snake eyes, and we don't really care. 5-3-8, we're just going to let the shooter play it out. Hard 10, puppy paws. We're looking for that 7. 1 dot less would have been it. 6-2, easy 8. 5-2, you're all through, Mr. Shooter. And we'll go on to the next one. We are definitely in profit, so there is no need to go back up. Actually, we were at level 3, so we'll come back down to level 2. $50 4. And we're ready. We work every roll. Dice are out. 4-1 fever. That's going to be a $100 5. Dice are out. Actually, it should be 75. Hard 10. Okay, we're going to take, we're going up a unit here, so this should be a 75. This should be 100 on the 10. One roll. Here we go. Dice are out. And it's a 7, of course. 6-1, you're all done, son, or you're all done, hun, if it's a female shooter. That settles that. We'll stay at level 2 because we're still ahead here. No reason to get greedy. Dice are out. The dice gods can sense greediness. $50 10 to get us started, and that's a 6-4-10 on the come out. We're liking that. That's a $50. That's going to be $100. We're going to owe the casino $2. Going to be a $100 payment. Technically a $98 payment after the VIG, but you know, it's better than 0. And we got to go. We'll stay with the 9 here. 75 on the 9. Dice are out. And that's a 9. Nina 9. $75 9. That'll pay $105. We'll take it. That's a $105 payment. One more unit up and we'll send that to the 4. And we're ready. One roll. Here we go. Dice are out. Hard 6. The pair of stairs. We'll take the $100 bet back down. We're just left with the 9 and 10. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. One more dot would have got us a lot there, shooter, but we got to take the 9 back down now. And we're just left with a $50 10 to round us out. 3, 2 fever. Now we're just going to let this shooter finish out. Everything is back down and we let him 7 out. There's that 4. That would have been nice 3 rolls ago, was it? 2 or 3 rolls ago. Back to back, easy 4 this time. That's the old ace trade easy way. 3 4s in a row. A little off sync. 4 4s in a row. That's 2 hard 4s in a row, too. We can't stop rolling 4s, folks. Another ace trade, a easy way. Another ace trade. That's 5 or 6 4s in a row. Anybody on the 4 can go back to, you know, cash out. 4 tray line away. We're finally done. I think we 4'd out those dice, though. We're going to go back down here because we're good. We're good on profit. So we'll stay on that 10 because I think we rolled all the 4. We rolled it again. Hard 4. So we'll go, I'm going to go on the 4. We'll do the 4 and the 10. And then I'll take the inside number at the higher denomination. We won't roll it now, of course. That's a 6-5. Yo, we're on the horn. 75 on the 9. Dice are out. 1 roll wonder. We're off the table. And we got slippery hands. We'll try that again. Dice are out. A 6-2 easy 8. Highest bet comes off the table. Dice are out. 6-3-9. Little late. We're off sync. The 4 comes back on that one. We take them back down if we don't hit them right away. Dice are out. And a 4 tray. We're going to lose $25 on that one. Shooter goes bye-bye. And we are still ahead, so no need to be greedy. We'll go back on the 4, though. 25 on the 4. 4 shooters remain. Dice are out. That's a 6-1 on the come out. Pay the line. Front line winner. A loser for us. We'll dump another 25 on the 4. Dice are out. And we'll 7 come out once again. Still well up here. Dice are out. Easy 8, a 6-2, 8er from Decatur. We'll go, the 8 is closer to the 9, so we'll go with the 9 for 50. Dice are out. That's a 6-5, yo, 11. 75 goes on the 10. Looking for some outside loving. Dice are out. Oh, no loving there. That's a 5-2. You're all through. I'm not going up. We're still ahead, so there is absolutely no need to tempt the dice gods into any more, because that'll happen. That's another 5-2-7 on a come out. We'll eat another 25. Go back onto the 4. Dice are out. Tell you. Thankfully, we're only eating $25 a shooter here. Can we get a point? Nope. We get another 7, of course. We ought to hop. We ought to do a 4-3-6-1 hop. Tell these dice to go screw off if you want to roll these numbers. That's 3 or 4 of those in a row. There's a 5. 3, 2. Back on the 9 for our next one here. Actually, you know what? We'll take an inside number this time. I'll go with the 8. We got some cap money, so we'll make it 60. 60 on the 8 just to vary things up a little bit. There's a 10. Easy 10. 75 on that 10 now that we've just rolled it. Maybe we can get on a string of them. Who knows? Oh, we'll get a 7, of course. We'll get a 7. Oh, now we got to go up. 50 on the 4. We'll go up to level 2 here. Dice are out. 4-1 fever. 75. Yeah, $75.09. Dice are out. There's a 5-4-9. $75.09 will pay $105. $100 on the 10 for a roll here. Dice are out. That's a 5-4-9 back to back. We'll take another 105 and we'll take the 100 down for the 10. That 9 seems to be hitting, so we'll see what happens. There's a 10. That's a roll too late. We'll have to take the 9 down now. That's our next highest bet. We're left with the 4. Dice are out. 2-1-3 craps. Now we're gonna lick our chops here while we wait for that number, and we're off the table. Just for the record, if that had landed on the table, that would have been the end of the roll. Sorry about this little malfunction, a little table malfunction. Blank table, we're just waiting for our buddy. There's a horn number, good precursor. 6-5, yo, 11. Hard 6. 3 spots and 3 dots. And a 6-1, you're all done, son. Final shooter is upon us. We're up, so we'll spare our losses just in case we end up with another run. Dice are out. There's an easy 8. Closer to the 9, so we'll go 50 on the 9. Dice are out. 2-1-3 craps. Up on the 10. Dice out. 4-1-5. We don't have anything on a 5, so we will take the heavy bet down on the 10. Dice are out. A 5, 3, 8. Back goes the 9. Dice are out. Looking for that 4. That's a 10. That's the wrong side of the board. And we are just about at our deal here. There's a 5, 3, easy 8. And we're just going to let the shooter finish it out. Inside numbers, so we wouldn't have won anything anyway. 2 inside numbers. A horn number, another yo, 11. An easy 6. 2 by 4, we'll lay some lumber. There's a 5, 3, 8, all inside numbers. So our outside strategy might not have worked so well. There's a 10. Big Ben, our best friend, not doing us any good. We got a hot shooter, 4, 2, 6. Just looking to finish the video out. Back to back, 2, 4, 6. And a 5, 2, 7. That's it. 5, 2, you're all through. And we'll count up. I don't think it's too bad a deal here. This thing, I'll tell you. It's a fighter. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to be ahead, not by much, but here's 5. I'll tell you what, that's 500. This is 500. So there's our $1,000 bankroll. That's going to color up. $252 in profit. So not a bad first showing up. And I don't think I was playing it exactly the way that he played it, but heck, when I'm not in profit, and I had a roll of 7s there, a roll of come out 7s, so that wouldn't have helped anybody's cause, especially laddering up on 7s. So on come out 7s, I should say. But we were in profit, so we did not ladder up in those instances, but got a good profit out of it. About 20%. That's a daily paycheck. So playing Jimmy's way from I can never remember the name of that channel. Bear with me here for 1 second. I believe it's Gamble with Jimmy, I want to say. But I also want to give him his credit where it is due, because I do like this strategy, and I think it's a good one. Gamble with Jimmy is the name of the site, and this is a version of Jimmy's Way. All right, folks, till the next roll. Thank you all for checking it out. And we'll be back with more later. Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Until the next time, remember, whenever we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. And until the next time, be well, stay safe. And as always, whenever you go to the casino and to that craps table, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.